What's going on, everyone? This is Red Bull Tanker with Operation Reforger, turn 5 for the Arab League. Kind of going an overview. So NATO this turn just launched some air raids against the Soviets again in southern Germany and Albania, and max getting the max for those territories. And then over in Asia, China was able to retake Guangxi, and they've now upgraded another one of their miners to, upgraded their miner in Shanghai to a major. So now China's really going to be really into it. And then let's see here. I think that's it as pretty much an overview right now. So we'll go over. We'll start with purchases. So this turn, we're going to do a complete naval build. We're going to do a cruiser and 3 destroyers. We have 33 to spend, and we're going to spend all 33 of those on the Navy. Tech-wise, we are once again going to try for war bonds. Try and get that to stage 2. And 3 attacks this turn. We're taking our infantry here into French West Africa and clear that out, or at least take that for some IPC. Okay, I'm just gonna put it right there so we can actually see it. There we go. Yep, French West Africa. And then our artillery in Angola is gonna come down to French Southwest Africa. And then the big one, we have a massive invasion of South Africa. We got the Marine and self-propelled artillery on one transport coming down. We have the infantry and artillery on the other transport coming down. We have the Marine and tank on this transport coming down with the destroyer. Then we have 4 tanks and a mech coming from Rhodesia. And then we have the tactical and the jet fighter from the Belgian Congo. So that's it for all that. And then I have, like always, I have to jump on a call and go through the battle, and then we will we'll be back with the results. All right, and we are back from the rolls. First off, we did not advance to stage 2 on war bonds. We failed that roll again. Boy, we were really having a tough time completing that roll. And then the battle for South Africa was a rousing success. We killed all 8 enemy units in 1 turn. For a return shot, we lost an infantry and 1 of our Marines. Now the Arab League is unopposed in Africa, at least at this point. Not like the Americans up here could divert those that force and send them into Africa. They very much could. And actually, I see where they could do it. Which means I'm gonna be running troops up there pretty fast, I think. But so we will go into the non-combat portion. I've already chipped out down here. So first off, non-combat, we're going to send the tactical back to the Congo. And we're going to send the jet to French Equatorial Africa. Let's see, all these naval units moved into the combat. I'm not really going to change anything up on the border. So now it's just deployments, really. Right? Yeah, now it's just deployment. Okay, so our naval force, we are going to, let's see here. I initially was thinking maybe put them in 81. That way I could either go into the Mediterranean, or I could start heading out this way and send the Arabs out to start trying to help the Chinese. and also help keep the Soviets safe in the Middle East with their new possessions in Iran. Oh, shoot. I mean, at the same time, I don't have a lot to fear from the Med right now. Kind of just looking over. I mean, the U.S. has that 2nd Fleet Task Force in the Med, but they have no transports, and the carrier is empty. So it's not much of a threat. NATO and the British Empire also, or the Commonwealth, they don't have any units in the Mediterranean. Like I said, those 4 American infantry do pose a minor threat to Africa. We'll have to see what happens with that. I think just to play it safe, so I have some options, I'm actually going to deploy the fleet here in 76. That way I can go in 2 different directions. I can either go east and aid the Chinese and the Soviets over here in Southeast Asia, or I can head north into the Med and head north into the Med to help challenge the allies for the Mediterranean. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so let's see here. 2, 4. Yep. All right, so we will collect income. We got 24 this turn, plus our bonus for Transjordan/Israel. Get 3 for that. All right, so we got that. So 24 and 3, so we get 27 for next turn. We didn't save anything, so yeah, 27 for next turn. I guess it's not that bad. All right, so that is the end of the Arab League's turn. Like I said, we now own a good portion of Africa. But like I said, the American troops over there in the Atlantic might pose a small threat now, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that is it for me in turn 5, and we will see you guys again for turn 6 of Operation Reforger. So until then, guys, take care.